ride. Epsilon DLS back in the air with the Boundless harness. The weather has been pretty non-flyable, at least for me, when I could get out here. So this is kind of nice.
I had been flying the Lightness 3 pod harness with my Iota DLS, which is a high B wing, but I really wanted to get out and start flying just for a change of pace. The Boundless harness, which is a interesting reversible harness from Advance, as well as the Advance Epsilon DLS, which is a low B wing. And it's just a nice, pleasant way to fly. Easy to get in and out of the harness, just a 2-buckle system. And the wing is just rock solid, and just a lot of fun. No surprises. I've used it for paramotoring in the past, and it's just a really nice wing. So nice to get out and do something a little different. As I said, I had been flying the pod harness and Iota almost exclusively for the last several months, except for a brief time when I was out with the Easiness 4 harness with the new Theta ultra lightweight structure harness that I received as a gift from Cross Country Magazine. So a little change of pace today. Since there were very few, if any, other pilots out, I was able to do some landings and takeoffs, and I did this repeatedly 3-4 times. It's really a nice practice. Typically it gets very crowded with tandems, instructors with their students, as well as just other pilots, so it doesn't make it very practical to do a lot of takeoff and landings. Even though, as you can see, this was an overcast day, it actually had a lot of nice lift. I'm surprised there weren't other pilots out, but again, it's overcast, so you don't get a lot of tourists coming through necessarily. Maybe later on in the afternoon if the sun does break out. And so there's no tandems out right now, just me and this one other pilot that was flying the ridge. And really we could go just about anywhere, but this is kind of the nicest place to get some lift, right at this portion of the ridge. Okay, time for another touchdown and then takeoff. As you can see, there's nobody on the launch or takeoff area. Typically there'd be all sorts of, again, pilots, tandems, instructors with their students. Yeah, nobody. This is really very unique, so we've got to take advantage of it. As you can see, doing the big ears on the Epsilon, it's really just very solid. Doesn't have a lot of fluttering about. I have that on my side and a little bit on the Iota. These come straight in and pop straight out. The Boundless harness is as I said, a interesting reversible harness, and you can check it out more on the Advance website. I also have a full video where I review that harness when I got it. Again, it's very nice. It's not light. It's about as much as the Progress 3. Definitely heavier than the Easiness 4, but not as heavy as a standard full protection harness, but still gives you some nice permanent protection with foam. It also has a seat board, which is something that I really wanted to try, and I really do like it. A little bit more of a authority when weight shifting, and I really do find it's very nice for turns. It goes really well with the Epsilon DLS wing that I have.
I saw somebody. 2 people. 3 people. And a kid.
So this turned out to be one of the most pleasant and relaxing flights that I've had in a long time. As you can see right now, nobody else is in the air. There's no tandems. It's great lift, just not sunny, overcast, but very pleasant, and really pretty unique experience that I rarely get when flying Torrey Pines. Typically it's very crowded. I used to surf a lot, and this is like finding that ultimate secret surf spot that doesn't exist anymore, but really a nice day. Since this wonderful day, I've flown a lot more at Torrey, and it's pretty much has been that flying circus that is the usual case. So these are the sort of days I just will remember and perhaps have another one in the future. In the meantime, stay safe, fly safe, and I'll see you in the next one.